Battlefields across the former Yugoslavia saw an unusual blend of older military stock and newly acquired weapons. Here we showcase the firearms and weapon systems used by forces throughout the wars. To kick things off, here is assault rifles. Assault Rifle 44. World War II German assault rifles pulled from forgotten arsenals. These historic weapons were pressed back into service during desperate early fighting, proving that old designs could still kill effectively. Now this is the FN-FAL. Known worldwide as the right arm of the free world, this Belgian battle rifle appeared among various paramilitary formations. Its stopping power and effective range commanded respect from everyone who faced it. Type 56. Chinese-made Kalashnikovs flooded the region through Albanian smuggling routes, arming countless militia groups. These reliable rifles became ubiquitous across all factions, symbolizing the international arms flow fueling the conflict. The next one, MPIK, MPIKS, East German Kalashnikovs, distinguished by their pebbled plastic furniture. These exceptionally well-made imports served reliably through the most brutal fighting, earning respect from fighters who valued quality manufacturing. Heckler & Koch G3. This legendary German rifle delivered devastating firepower, capable of penetrating heavy cover. Its exceptional accuracy made it a favorite among fighters operating in Bosnia's heavily forested countryside and mountain positions. Type 63. Chinese hybrid rifle combining SKS and AK features. Looking like an elongated SKS but firing automatically, it offered extended range and decent semi-automatic accuracy for defensive positions. PM-MD. 6365. Romanian imports, easily identified by their distinctive forward vertical grip. These rifles proved invaluable during brutal urban warfare, offering superior control during rapid fire in Sarajevo's devastated streets and burning buildings. M16A1. American service rifles from the Vietnam era found their way into the conflict. Prized for lightweight handling and exceptional accuracy, these became coveted weapons during close-quarters fighting in urban environments. Zastava M70, the workhorse of every army in the Yugoslav conflicts. Built with premium steel and featuring distinctive triple cooling slots on the handguard, this Kalashnikov variant became synonymous with the Balkan Wars themselves. Zastava M77. Chambered in powerful 7.62 NATO, this battle rifle excelled during long-range mountain engagements. Its accuracy across Bosnia's rugged valleys made it indispensable for establishing dominance over contested terrain. Steyr AUG. Austria's futuristic bullpup design with integrated optic. Elite units and specialized police formations prized this compact rifle for its accuracy and modern features during high-risk operations in urban environments. Ash 78. Albanian-produced copies of the Chinese Type 56. These rugged workhorses arrived through covert supply networks, helping arm various factions during the later stages of the conflict with reliable firepower. SAR 80. Singaporean rifles appeared in limited numbers throughout the Balkans. Using a straightforward gas system, they served as reliable alternatives when more common modern rifles became difficult to acquire. Vector R4-R5. South African rifles based on the Israeli Galil design. Exceptionally tough and reliable, these weapons proved perfectly suited for the harsh conditions of Balkan mountain warfare and rural combat. Type 81. Another Chinese export that saw limited action during the conflict. Combining features from multiple rifle designs, it offered a unique alternative when standard Kalashnikovs were unavailable to certain factions. Continuing with submachine guns. MP40. Classic German submachine guns from the 1940s. Despite their advanced age, these weapons remained functional and deadly in the hands of various militia groups throughout the conflict. Stenmark II. British design, famous for cheap mass production. Common among resistance groups and local defense units, these simple weapons proved that basic engineering could still be effective in modern warfare. Up next, PPSH-41. Soviet drum-fed submachine guns with fearsome firing rates. When these vintage weapons opened up at close range, their sheer volume of fire created overwhelming psychological and physical impact on anyone caught exposed. The next one, Thompson M1A1, World War II relics that refused retirement. These heavy 45 caliber Tommy guns still delivered devastating firepower in close quarters, proving that classic designs remained lethal 50 years after manufacture. Up next, PPS-43. Compact Soviet design from World War II, simplified for mass production. Lightweight and reliable, it became favored by scouts and paratroopers who needed portable firepower without excessive weight. Zastava M4957. Drawing inspiration from the Soviet PPSH, this locally produced weapon fired at blistering speeds. In the confined spaces of gutted apartment buildings and narrow alleyways, its high rate of fire proved absolutely devastating. Uzi. This iconic Israeli weapon became essential for close protection and building-to-building combat. Its compact design and controllable rapid fire made it perfect for fighting through tight stairwells and cramped interior spaces. Zastava M56. Based on the German MP40 design, this submachine gun served Yugoslav forces reliably. Compact and dependable, it became standard issue for vehicle crews, scouts, and troops requiring maneuverability over firepower. Scorpion VZ61. Tiny Czech submachine gun, incredibly easy to conceal. Primarily issued to tank crews, pilots, and senior officers, this compact weapon provided effective personal protection when larger firearms proved impractical. Heckler & Koch MP5. Widely regarded as the world's finest submachine gun, special police units relied on its legendary precision. During hostage situations and high-risk raids in besieged cities, nothing else compared to its accuracy. Type 82. Rare North Korean submachine gun that trickled into the region. One of many unusual weapons arriving through shadowy black market networks, it represented the truly international nature of arms trafficking. Next, Pleta 91, one of Croatia's first domestically produced submachine guns during the arms embargo. Simple and angular, this garage-made weapon proved surprisingly effective when modern firearms were desperately scarce. Zagi M91. Another early Croatian improvised weapon using simple blowback operation. It helped fill the critical gap when modern rifles were nearly impossible to obtain through legitimate channels. Shokats P1. Functional submachine gun, manufactured in local Croatian workshops. A testament to the resourcefulness of people determined to defend their homes with whatever tools they could fabricate. Then Arma Aero. Croatia's domestically produced Uzi copy emerged during desperate early war months. When international arms embargoes strangled supply lines, this weapon helped equip the nascent Croatian military forces against better armed opponents. Mini Aero, an even more compact Croatian Uzi variant, designed for maximum concealability. This ultra-small submachine gun delivered rapid fire at extremely close quarters, perfect for covert operations and personal defense. Sarajevo Sten, crude workshop copies produced during the brutal siege of Sarajevo. These improvised weapons symbolize the desperate ingenuity and unbreakable determination of defenders fighting against overwhelming odds with minimal resources. A Gram 2000, Croatian-designed weapon often fitted with integrated suppressors for covert operations. Paramilitary groups operating throughout the conflict zone valued this simple yet effective design for nighttime raids and clandestine missions. Jelen, very basic submachine gun, produced in extremely limited quantities, used primarily by local defense forces when absolutely nothing else was available. It represented desperation turned into determination. Alka M93, late-war Croatian design meant to provide standardized submachine gun production. Robust and dependable, it served its purpose well during the final stages of the conflict's fighting. Moving on to machine guns. Browning M 1919 A4. Classic American 30 caliber machine gun from World War II. These reliable belt-fed weapons were frequently mounted on trucks and jeeps to provide mobile fire support during operations. Browning M2HB. The legendary Mar Deuce dominated with raw 50 caliber power. This American heavy machine gun shredded light vehicles and punched through concrete walls, making it absolutely essential for both offensive and defensive operations. MG34. Old but high-quality German machine gun from World War II. Pulled from ancient stockpiles, these weapons were primarily used to defend fixed positions, where their weight mattered less. Bren gun. Famous British light machine gun with distinctive top-mounted magazine. Rugged and accurate, this weapon served long past its original intended lifespan, proving the value of solid engineering. Now this is the DSHK, Soviet heavy machine gun, nicknamed Dushka. Frequently mounted on civilian trucks for improvised technical vehicles, it served dual purposes as anti-aircraft defense and devastating ground support against fortified positions throughout the war. MG-42, Hitler's buzzsaw, retained its fearsome reputation decades after World War II. Firing over 1,200 rounds per minute, this German classic remained one of the most psychologically devastating weapons on any battlefield. RPD, older Soviet light machine gun, fed from distinctive drum magazine. Providing reliable suppressive fire for infantry squads, it remained effective throughout the entire duration of the conflict. Zastava M53. Locally known as the Sarak, this Yugoslav copy of Hitler's buzzsaw earned a terrifying reputation. Its incredibly high cyclic rate created a distinctive ripping sound that struck fear into everyone downrange. Then, PKM, the original Soviet belt-fed workhorse, beloved by all sides. Lightweight, yet powerful, its remarkable reliability under the harshest conditions made it the go-to choice for sustained suppressive fire across mountainous terrain. Zastava M72, the squad automatic weapon variant of the M70 rifle platform. Featuring a heavier barrel and integrated bipod, it provided suppressive fire that kept enemy heads down during advances and withdrawals. Up next, Ultimax 100, high-quality Singaporean light machine gun with exceptionally low recoil. Its soft shooting characteristics allowed gunners to maintain remarkable accuracy during sustained full automatic fire in combat situations. Zastava M84, Yugoslavia's version of the legendary Soviet PKM. Military experts worldwide consider this general-purpose machine gun among the finest ever created, combining reliability with devastating sustained firepower in any conditions. Zastava M87, heavy machine gun based on the Soviet NSV design. Usually mounted on tanks or heavy tripods, it delivered devastating long-range defensive fire against infantry and light vehicles. Next on the list is sniper and anti-materiel rifles. Zastava M48, precision variant of the Yugoslav Mauser rifle fitted with optics, proved that old-fashioned bolt-action reliability could still deliver deadly accurate fire in modern urban and mountain warfare. SVD Dragunov, the iconic Soviet semi-automatic sniper rifle. Its distinctive silhouette became synonymous with danger, as skilled marksmen used it to control streets and deny movement across open areas in besieged cities. Steyr SSG-69, Austrian bolt-action rifle renowned for extreme accuracy. Professional snipers and specialized police marksmen favored this precision instrument when the situation demanded guaranteed first-shot hits at distance. Zastava M76, Yugoslavia's primary designated marksman rifle, chambered in 8mm Mauser. Its accuracy and range proved devastating across Bosnia's mountainous terrain, where engagements often occurred at extended distances through valley corridors. Barrett M82, America's famous 50-caliber sniper rifle, reserved for elite units. Its extreme range and ability to destroy equipment from incredible distances made it one of the most feared precision weapons deployed. Up next, Zastava M91, modern sniper rifle built on the proven Kalashnikov operating system. Developed to replace aging platforms, it offered improved ergonomics and optics mounting for the next generation of military marksmen. Max M21, locally designed Croatian sniper rifle for heavy 50-caliber rounds. This simple, single-shot weapon was built to deliver precise, long-range anti-material fire when more sophisticated platforms weren't available. The next one, Zastava M93 Black Arrow, massive anti-materiel rifle firing 12.7mm rounds. This Yugoslav-designed weapon could disable armored vehicles from well over a mile away, changing tactical calculations across the entire battlefield. RT-20, Croatia's unique 20mm anti-materiel rifle, featuring a recoilless rocket exhaust system. This innovative design managed the massive recoil from firing explosive cannon rounds capable of destroying fortified positions and vehicles. Next, Max M3, evolution of earlier Croatian heavy rifles with refined bolt-action mechanism. Featuring improved optics and construction, it enhanced capabilities for long-range anti-materiel operations against hardened targets. Now let's look at pistols and revolvers. Up next, Luger P08, one of history's most recognizable pistols. While quite rare, some German antiques were still carried as personal sidearms by soldiers who valued their historical significance. Colt M 1911 A1, legendary American .45 caliber pistol. Even in the Balkans, its reputation for massive stopping power made it a highly prized weapon among those fortunate enough to acquire one. Up next, Tokarev TT-33, original Soviet powerhouse pistol with armor-piercing capability. Its 7.62mm round was famous for flat trajectory and ability to pierce through obstacles. Beretta M 1934, older Italian compact pistol from the 1930s. These small handguns often served as secondary backup weapons or were carried by civilian defense volunteers throughout the fighting. VIS-35, high-quality Polish pistol from the 1930s. Often relics from World War II, these weapons were still in excellent working condition and remained effective sidearms. Browning High Power, John Browning's legendary 13-round 9mm masterpiece. Respected across all factions for outstanding reliability and magazine capacity, it served as a trusted sidearm throughout the entire duration of hostilities. Walter P38, classic German sidearm from World War II. Many remained in the Balkans and continued functioning perfectly decades later, testament to their robust construction and reliable design. Makarov PM, standard Soviet sidearm found everywhere throughout the conflict. Small, simple, and incredibly tough, this reliable pistol became one of the most common handguns in the entire war zone. Zastava M57, Yugoslav variant of the Soviet Tokarev, chambered in 7.62 by 25. Its high-velocity bottleneck cartridge could penetrate soft body armor, giving it a tactical advantage over standard pistols. Zastava M70, M70A, compact 9mm pistols based on modified Tokarev design. Common sidearms for military officers and local police forces, these reliable handguns saw extensive service throughout the conflict. Next, Beretta 92 FS, modern Italian classic, highly sought after by fighters. This smooth operating 9mm pistol offered high magazine capacity and reliability, making it a prized acquisition during the conflict. Sig Sauer P226, one of the finest combat pistols ever manufactured. Elite Special Forces units relied on this weapon when they required absolute reliability under the toughest possible combat conditions. Zastava M83, rugged 6-shot revolver chambered in powerful .357 Magnum, one of the few revolvers used by law enforcement during the war, offering stopping power and reliability. Zastava M88, more modern and compact evolution of the M70 pistol. Designed for easier concealment with significantly improved ergonomics, making it more comfortable for extended carry and use. Now this is the CZ99, high-quality service pistol, blending Sig Sauer and Walther design elements. This reliable 9mm represented Yugoslavia's advanced small arms development, serving officers throughout the military and police forces. Now this is the HS2000, Croatian polymer frame striker-fired pistol that later achieved international fame. After proving itself throughout the conflict, this design was licensed to Springfield Armory and became the globally successful XD series. Next up, rifles and carbines. Then, Mosin Nagant M9130. The legendary Soviet bolt-action rifle proved its extreme durability once again. Mountain snipers and second-line troops continued using these World War I-era rifles effectively throughout Bosnia's challenging terrain. Zastava M2447, older bolt-action rifle refurbished for modern service. Despite its age, it remained a powerful and accurate weapon for long-range defense and sniping throughout the conflict. 98K carbine, classic German infantry rifle from World War II. Thousands remained in storage and were issued to local defense units when needed, proving their enduring utility. Lee Enfield No. 4 Mark I, fast-acting British bolt-action rifle from World War II. These reliable surplus weapons still offered exceptional rate of fire for bolt-action designs, making them effective in trained hands. Mosin Nagant M44 carbine, shorter Soviet rifle variant with built-in folding bayonet. Much easier to handle in cramped urban environments and trench systems, it offered versatility for close-quarters fighting. SKS, Chinese version of the SKS, flooded the region alongside other imports. Used heavily by local militias and rural fighters, these reliable semi-automatic rifles proved their worth in countless engagements.
The next one, Zastava M48. Robust bolt-action rifle based on the proven German Mauser action. Originally the standard training rifle, it saw extensive combat during early war years when automatic weapons remained scarce among some factions. Zastava M5966. Yugoslav SKS variant featuring an integral grenade launcher and folding bayonet. This semi-automatic rifle appeared on all sides throughout the war, valued for reliability and the tactical flexibility of launching rifle grenades. Zastava M92. Compact carbine variant of the M70 with shortened barrel and underfolder stock. Vehicle crews and special operations units valued this weapon's combination of Kalashnikov reliability with dramatically improved maneuverability. Finally, we have improvised firearms. Sarajevo pipe gun. Desperate single-shot weapons crafted from industrial pipes and scrap metal during Sarajevo's siege. These crude, improvised firearms represented the absolute determination of defenders facing starvation, shelling, and complete isolation.